Thomas Amal, Conversation Corner. Come on with it. Right now, I've told you before in the series that I've been doing to this morning, it's a 3-part series. This will be the last of the 3. I'm so excited because Earl Nightingale and I have been talking back and forth all morning. I say that facetiously, but I've been listening to Lead the Field, Part 1 and Part 2. There are a number of other parts, but I just think people like Earl Nightingale, and there's a number of other people, but this guy, is something about this guy and the wording that he uses, the vocabulary, his tone of voice, all of the NLP, the ways that he uses the linguistics and the ability to talk catches my attention. That's why I love listening to him. And the things that he says, the content is so serious. But he was giving an example of something, and he used a story. And it was in regards to a particular person who was approached by children to start a school for people who couldn't afford it. Well, he thought, and I believe he was a doctor or some type of priest or something like that. And he said, give me some time, let me think about it. And he started to think, you know what, children or people who are not financially able to go to these schools, they do deserve. See, education is a right. Education is a right, but it cannot be pushed on somebody. Somebody has to want it. You have to desire education, wisdom, knowledge. So which means you have to put work into it. Everything you do has to have work put into it. So what this guy did is he would go around and do thousands of speeches to gain the money. That's what he did. He put work into it, and he was able to get the money that he desired to start that school. And I'll tell you, that school, from my understanding, is now Temple University. But with that, he told a story every speech. I don't know if he would end the speech with this or how he would lay it out, but he told the story about an African farmer. An African farmer, at that particular time, this particular farmer found out that diamonds were running rampant throughout the entire continent. And he had a farm, but he was just so adamant, I got to get out there. I have to get out there and pursue my riches. My riches were to go out and get these diamonds. And listen to what I'm saying. Please imagine being that diamond farmer, that African farmer. And he went out, but first, before he went out, he sold his farm. He said he didn't need his farm. He had to go out and go find the diamonds. So as he went out and pursued diamonds all around the world, he probably sold that farm for little to nothing because he wanted to get out of there. And as he did this, he went around, and his luck as far as finding diamonds and locating diamonds was nothing. It was not there. It didn't happen. The occurrences didn't take place. Like they say, the luck didn't draw. But he was not able to find diamonds and eventually committed suicide. Well, the person who purchased the land from him, he was just as, he was unassuming. He loved his land. He did his tilling. He did everything that was required to keep his land going. There was a little creek out there. He found a couple of rocks. He took the rocks in. He liked the way they looked. He thought they were crystals. Well, lo and behold, somebody told him, you have probably just found one of the largest diamonds on the continent. And he goes, get out of here. He says, there's a ton of them. My creek just sparkles. Lo and behold, the land had the richest amount of diamond production in the entire continent. So the initial owner had it right there, but his eyesight was somewhere else where he had to go find it from there. And the whole moral of the story, and I heard it immediately before Earl Nightingale was able to explain the moral of the story and why this particular doctor told it so much, is because you have to learn yourself. You have to have the wisdom, the knowledge, the patience, the intelligence, the will, and the want to learn yourself first. Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad told us years ago, get knowledge of self. Understand who you are before you go out and start to trying to grasp and constantly take on other ventures. That's why they call it shiny ball syndrome in the industry. Every time something sparkles, you jump at it. Everything that glitters is not gold. Everything that glitters is not gold. Ask this African farmer where you can't because he committed suicide. But you can ask the one who actually bought the land because he persevered. had no knowledge, but he walked into a gold mine. So with that conversation corner, I thank you for listening. Let's really work on this. Let's work on ourselves because success is imminent. Success is a birthright. Happiness is a birthright. Peace of mind is a birthright. This is what we are working to attain. I'm working to attain it. Let me do my job as life's liaison. Come on board with me and let's take this life. Let's have fun with this. Let's live the life. Work less, make more, have fun. Do all of the things that you want to do. If you don't want to do it, that's fine. Continue on. Trust me, there's someone else that'll be willing to do it. But I know one thing. I'm going to continue on. I'm going to continue on not only with my belief in myself, but I'm going to continue on using the things that I've been given and the blessings that I have to obtain that success that I have set in my mind. So with that conversation corner, Thomas Amal, I look forward to hearing from you soon. Click the link below. Hit me up. Let me know what you think. I have plenty more. I'm so excited. I have so much that I learned over that week that I didn't do anything, and I look forward to hearing from you and talking to you.